Hi everyone, welcome to week 2 of beginner web development. Today we're going to be building a multi-paged website. First we're going to start off with our header, which is doc type HTML, then HTML lang en, then our head, then meta char set and meta name. After that we're going to name our website. We'll name it Happy Tales Adoption. Next we'll write link rel equals stylesheet href equals style CSS, which we wrote in our last website. After that, we'll close off the head. After we closed off the head, we'll write body and then header. Now that we made our header, we'll make the title Happy Tales Adoption Center. Next, we'll write arrow nav arrow. Nav is the navigation section element. This HTML element represents a section of a page whose purpose is to provide navigation links. Then under that, we'll write href index HTML home and href adopt HTML adopt a pet. This makes it so we have two pages to bounce between. Index HTML being the one we're building right now, and adopt HTML being the one that we'll make soon. To add adopt HTML, you click add HTML and then name it adopt HTML. Then lastly, we'll close off our nav. Then, following that, we'll close off our header. Next, we'll build a section class. This section class will be named Intro. For the title of our intro, we'll write Welcome in header 2. Then, we'll write some text under it reading, Looking for a new best friend? Happy Tales Adoption Center is a student-run pet adoption center dedicated to finding homes for loving animals. Then, after that, we'll close off our section. Then, we'll create a new section called Mission. This will be where our mission statement is. We'll title it our mission, then under our title, we'll write, We believe every pet deserves a forever home. Our goal is to match adorable animals with awesome humans. And of course, we'll close off our section. Now it's time for the footer. We'll start off with writing footer, then we'll write our copyright, and then we'll close off our footer, body, and HTML. These blue texts here are our two navigation sections, also known as our 2 pages. Now we'll move on to our adopt HTML. We'll start off with the header, which is the same for every HTML we've done, and we'll put the title as adopt a pet. Next we'll write link rel style sheet and then close off the head. Then we'll start with our body and our header and obviously name it Happy Tales Adoption Center again. Then we'll write the same navigation code so we can go back to the first page. Then we'll close off the header. After that, we'll make a section class named Adopt List, and we'll title it Meet Our Pets. Then we'll write div class pet card. Div is a generic container that groups elements together. Next, we'll put an image there, writing image src equals, and then paste the link. The image for the link looks like this. Then under that, we'll write the cat's name. For this, you can name it whatever, but I'll just name it Donkey. Then under that header 3, we'll give a little description. For Donkey's description, we'll put their age as 2 and say that they love naps and laser pointers. After that, we can close off our div. Now it's time for a new div. We'll put the name as pet card, and this image will be a dog. The image looks like this. Then we'll name the dog using h3. For this one, I just named it Max. And then we'll make a little description. For this one, I put his age at 4 and said that he enjoys long walks and belly rubs. Then we'll close off the div and then the section. And we'll make the footer and then the copyright. And then we'll close off the footer, the body, and the HTML. And now you see we have our images. Now it's time to move on to the style CSS. For the settings of our CSS, we'll write star and then fancy bracket, and then set the margin and padding to 0. Following that, we'll set the box sizing to border box. Outside of that, we'll do the body settings. We'll write body and then bracket, and then font family. I still don't know how to say this, but Segoi UI. I'm just going to call it SU, and then sans serif. For the background color, we'll do FEFCE8, the color, #333, and the line height, 1.6. Then we'll move on to our header and make the background color D1FAE5, the padding 1.5 rem, the text align center, and the border bottom 4 pixels solid at hashtag 34D399. Then for the title, which is Happy Tales Adoption Center, we'll have the font size at 2.5 rem, the color 065 f46, and the margin bottom 0.5 rem. Then for the navigation at the top, which is Home and Adopt a Pet, we'll set the margin to 0.1 rem, the text decoration none, the color 047857, and the font weight bold. Then we'll write NAVA hover text decoration underline so that when we hover our mouse over the texts, there's an underline. Let's move on to our section. We'll set the padding at 2 rem 1 rem, the max width at 800 pixels, and the margin for auto. Then, the settings for all our titles in the section will be font size 2 rem, margin bottom 1 rem, and color 059669. For our pet card styles, we'll make the display flex in the flex direction column with a gap of 2 rem. Then for our pet cards, we'll write the settings for our pet cards with .pet card and then bracket, and then we'll set the color to ECFDF5, the border to 2 pixels solid at 6EE7B7, the border radius 10 pixels, the padding 1 rem, and the text align center. After that, we'll set the settings for our images by writing .pet card image, bracket, width 100%, max width 300 pixels, and border radius 10 pixels. Then for the text underneath our images, we'll write pet card H3 and set the margin top to 1 rem and the color to 065F46. For the settings of our footer, we'll write footer, bracket, and then set the text align to center, the padding to 1 rem, the margin top to 3 rem, the background color to D1FAE5, the color to 065F46, and the font weight bold. And that is the end of our code. Let's check our website out. We see that we have our welcome and our mission with our copyright at the bottom. The underline works when we hover over it. And the text is at the center. Now we have a working 2-paged website.